Want to know something else that's contagious? Hatred.
Phobia. It can be a simple fear, can range up to a neurosis. Homophobia is not one of them.
He's gay. How many times have we done that to our friends and close ones, where we have labeled them basis their sexual orientation? Sadly, and shockingly more, the society is still homophobic.
If you think homosexuality is a disease and not a choice, you are homophobic. If you think calling someone hijra is like using a slang, then you are homophobic.
You say you don't want your son to be gay, but you're okay with gays. Or you want your gay son to marry a woman, you're homophobic.
My own aunt is homophobic and she bullied me in my childhood and even when I was an adult. When I retaliated being an adult and getting bullied, she just told me I'm behaving like this because I belong to a lower caste.
Homophobia can take on a multitude of forms. There can be overt homophobia, there can be subtle homophobia, but all homophobia is wrong.
But as a mom, I think I'm extra protective and defensive about homophobia. Only because if I think about this little person that I love and I nurture every day, and about him getting harassed or bullied or talked down to or disrespected because of the way he is or who he chooses to love, that is absolutely unacceptable to me.
We have equal rights to live healthy lives free from violence, stigma and discrimination.
Homophobia arises from the narrowest of mindsets, from a false sense of culture and tradition, from the filthiest of prejudices, and gives way to persecution in the name of what not, ruins lives.
Homophobia does not stand alone, it's all interconnected. Hatred, bigotry, sexism, casteism, all of this is intertwined.
Imagine them experiencing this sort of suffocating feeling every single day, and not for something that they did wrong, but for their own realities.
May 17th is a very important day for the LGBTQ+ people across the world. It is a day where we are going ahead and drawing attention to the violence and the discrimination that our people are facing day in and day out.
The very fact that today we have a specific day for International Day Against Homophobia suggests that something definitely is not right in the society.
Very lucky I grew up in a country where we actually have gay rights, but even here we can still see a lot of injustice against LGBTQ people.
40% of LGBT kids face sexual harassment in school. 60% of them face bullying in middle and high school. 70% of them have mental health problems like depression and anxiety.
Every single one of us who identifies as LGBTQI+, etc., it is our duty and responsibility, if we have the privilege to do so, to come out in the forefront and create a space and say, here I am, we are not going anywhere. Only then will society make space for us.
Let's not discriminate, let's not categorize, and most importantly, at least to me, let's not label them.
It's always advisable to proceed with thoughtfulness when there's something you do not quite fully understand yet, like deviation in gender and sexuality. The next time you see it, respond. Do not react.
I think what we just went through as a planet, we must understand the only way forward to live is with compassion towards each other. And that starts with not discriminating against people. And the only way we can do it is to educate children from the primary section, so they understand, so they have a kind of normalcy about it. The only way to do this is to tell yourself and others around that it is not cool to hurt other people.
We should be the strength behind our children so they can stand up for themselves. Because if your mom is standing behind you, then there can't be much that you should be ashamed of.
Be sure and be rest assured. Next time you fear, you might be fearing someone you love and might be discarding them for life. It's about time. Say no to homophobia.
Stand against homophobia.
So stop homophobia.
Please stop homophobia.
My sexual orientation is nobody's business. Stop homophobia.